One should be going live now. Any second now. I think we're live. I believe we're live.
Yeah.
Live. All right, what's our volumes look like? Looks about right. Hopefully. Anyway. Let's share some links real quick. Oh my God, thank God it's Friday. I feel beat. I feel exhausted.
Me too.
But I'm happy.
But it's our fault.
I'm happy that we're able to stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like
Tweet this.
naughty children that don't want to go to bed at night.
SRD says, making an appealing game is easy. Just don't make something most people think they could have created themselves. But also don't make any design decisions that most people would disagree with. There's an achievable fine line there somewhere. Probably.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's you know what, that's good. That's pretty good.
Easy advice, or great advice. You know, it's good advice. It's good advice.
Easy.
Easily
easy
attainable.
peasy.
Yeah.
Come on, that's an easy thing, right? Walk the line. Let's share it on the Discord. Where are we at on the Discord?
Find the success line.
On the stonks.
The line of success.
You know what stonks went crazy today on the market? Weed stonks.
Yep.
They went insane today. I think 5 states in the U.S. Legalized it for recreation and everything. So
ACB, which is Aurora Cannabis.
So I woke up. I'm sorry.
Went up 80%.
I know. I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
I woke up and T was like, "Oh my God, my portfolio's blowing up." And I'm like, "What?" And I looked, and her whole portfolio is up like 30% because she put a bunch of money in ACB because she's like, "They legalized it, they're gonna go up for sure." And I'm like, "Okay, go for it." And sure enough, they did. Yesterday, they went up 15%. I'm like, shoot, I missed it.
30%.
No. Let me finish. They went up 15%, and then I'm like, shoot, I missed it. And then by the end of the day, it was up at 30%. And I'm like, damn it, I missed it. And then this morning, I wake up, and their stock's gone up 80%. And I'm like, wait a minute.
No, 80% today.
Just today.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. And then so I was watching it, and it dipped over a couple bucks. And then I went in. I sold off some Tesla stock and went in. And I'm like, okay, I don't have much in it, but my portfolio was negative 1% for the day, and it went straight to plus 1% after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's climbing. So it was a good move. If I don't know if you've missed the boat. I said that. I already thought I missed it, and I didn't. It's gone up and down and up and down, and I think it's still going to climb a little bit more. If you're an investor, look into them cannabis stocks right now. Anyway, let's publish this. Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. Just invest in their stocks so that you can make money on it. That's all. Just make money on it.
You know, with it being legal, it's kind of the same as investing in Tylenol. If it's a legal drug, it's in the same category.
Here's the thing. There's no federally publicly traded stock in the United States.
Right.
But we're investing into a company in Canada.
Right.
It's a Canadian company. But hey, it's just money. It's just money. I'm not saying do drugs. I'm saying put your money where you're going to make more money. And I think it will go up to 15 ACB, that is.
Barrel Claw says, I just got here to ensure the safety of my house.
Yes. I mean, obviously, right? That's how it works. Let's see what is going on here. What's in Theme 6? How are you guys doing today? I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm very tired, and T's right. It is our own fault.
Yeah.
We keep going to bed late. We've been watching this thing on Netflix.
Oh, it's so good.
Called The Queen's Gambit. It's
you can't stop watching it.
Short mini-series. It's like 6 or 7 episodes. Were we on the last one? We're on episode 6.
Gosh.
No, it's almost over. Because I saw it was a short series. It was like 6 or 7, and we're on episode 6.
But I don't want it to be over.
It's about chess, and it's not boring. It's not boring. It's actually really good. It's very well done. So yeah, I recommend that if you guys have Netflix. The Queen's Gambit. What's going on here in the garden? Cats. Always cats. Baz, are you making new tutorials? It's awesome. Tips and tricks? Cool. Thumbs up, dude. Nikarasu's here doing a review on Amy. Hey, that's cool. Nick did a review on Toasty's game. Yeah. Well, you know, we need to play Amy at some point on the stream. I'll have
Wow,
T. I'll have T do
Realtron.
it because it's more up her alley.
The Realtron has a question.
Okay, let me
It
see.
says, my first question is...
Hold on. Let me. I have an order of things that has to happen.
But I really want to read this question.
Okay, well then read it because the Realtron is a valuable person here and
Yes.
needs to be read.
And he has great brainwaves. My first question is, if put into an arena against 100 rabid children, how many do you think you could take down before they overwhelm you?
100 rabid children.
Rabid children.
Like they're starving.
I would be climbing up them walls, yo.
I don't know. I mean, probably a few. I mean, not very many. It depends on if they want to come at me one at a time or if they just want to dogpile.
You know, at the point where they're showing symptoms, it might be merciful to take them out because, like, they're 100% going to die, and it's going to be a terrible, torturous death.
We have to mercy kill.
You have to mercy kill.
See, there you go. Just 2020. T says murder children. So this is the thing.
It's called mercy. Oh gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. But I was researching rabies recently, and it's truly horrifying. Truly horrifying.
Yeah.
You do not want to get robies.
Robies. Or rubies. Rubies are okay, but robies is bad.
Nat says, I don't have a house, so technically I didn't have to join.
I'm glad you did though. Thank you for
Yes,
joining. I
me
appreciate
too,
that. I'm
me too.
glad to see you guys over here on Friday. I'm just catching up real quick. We're gonna read some chats. Skepsis the early bird. I see you, Skeps, over there. Vero Claus here. Vino's here. Anthony Browning, how's it going? Realtron. Kyoya Otori, thank you so much for tuning in. Locksmith's here.
Realtron. Come on.
Nat's here. Nowis is here. And Tony Dev's here. Hey, how are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. What is happening? Gamek!
That's how pugs should look.
That's basically how they do look.
Somebody needs to breed a nose on pugs so they can breathe.
Poor dogs.
I know.
My uncle had 5 pugs. My dad has had 5 pugs, and they are just all day.
All right, so now people are saying they couldn't, if it were the scenario with cats, they couldn't hurt cats. But mercy killing, remember, they have rabies. They're going to die terrible, torturous deaths.
I don't.
So in order to help the cats, you have to kill them.
Yeah. Gotta kill them. Unfortunately, real fact, they're killing like tens of thousands of
17
minks.
million.
17 million minks?
17 million. The entire population of mink that's captive in Sweden, which is one of their top exports,
Oh,
are
savage.
being killed because COVID has mutated and it's jumping rapidly from mink to mink, can be transmitted to humans, and is very, it's nasty. It's ugly.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought they had some isolated incidents, but
No.
they're wiping them all out.
The entire state.
Oh my God.
Yep. Every mink in the state
Poor
that they have
cuddly-
possession of, they're killing.
Poor little cuddly creatures. My gosh. Hey, Amy, how you doing?
Not state. It's not a state. It's a
It's
country.
a country.
Please excuse me.
Hey, we were educated on geography in the United States, so you have to forgive our terrible education. We are homeschooling our children, by the way.
Yes, they're going to be very smart.
At least
At least
smarter.
4 smart.
Yeah. Not the minks, I know. What are we going to do without all those coats?
I'm surprised there's even a mink trade left.
I know, they've just obliterated them to make coats. Anyway, let's not talk about drag, terrible stuff. Just stuff that'll bring you down. Let's talk about happy stuff. How is your guys' projects going? You guys making some fun stuff? You guys doing some cool systems? Any questions about RPG Maker?
Yeah. Questions, people. Ask us questions, but not like Realtron.
But not like Realtron. So like Realtron?
Ask us real questions.
Doom doo doo doom doo doom doo doo doom doom. Define going. Okay, that's a good answer. The rebuttal is a question. Poggers. What's up, Silex? What's up, Kilravik? Doom doo doo. What am I gonna do?
I have no idea what this means.
I think I want to try out our crafting system.
I've been stuck
bit.
on chainmail dice bags this week for Christmas gifts.
Chain
Is that some kind of
mail
weird Christmas
dice
ritual?
bags.
I have no idea what that is.
That is the most raddest idea I've heard all day.
Chainmail. Oh,
For
you're
holding your
making
dice for
chainmail
D&D
dice bags.
and like the tabletop gaming.
Will they rust?
No,
Are they
well,
material that doesn't rust?
Listen, if they're made out of stainless steel, they will not oxidize. Therefore, they won't rust because oxidization rusts. Blah blah blah. But if they're made out of crappy stainless, that actually, if it's a round piece of iron that is rusting, they will also corrode and they will become oxidized. It will spread. You really need like high quality 504. Listen, I used to work at a recycling center, and I know a lot about metals, more
Yeah.
than the average person should probably
He knows
know
about cans.
metals. Cans and all kinds of different CRV things and taxes on redemption and like a lot of information that is probably mostly useless to me at this point. But you know, is that any different from somebody who paid for a college education and got their major and like got an associate's or a bachelor and got a degree in something they're not even using? I mean, it's like that for me too in a few areas. I have a lot of information on these certain things that it's probably never going to do me any good.
Oh, sure.
But so what, right?
My brain is just filled to the brim with useless facts that I will almost certainly not use.
Yeah. I mean, exactly.
But then sometimes, and this is what makes me a true nerd, when I'm able to use it, I am very loud about it. I'm like, listen, I know this useless fact, and you are going to hear it whether you like it or not.
Really? I find that kind of annoying when someone wants to talk about.
I know, it's very annoying, but
when
I
someone
still
wants to
do
talk
it
about
anyways.
like things that are just like not
Nobody knows
known very
about,
well,
yeah.
so it's hard to refute them.
Listen, I have spent hours researching toilets and bowel movement customs throughout the centuries.
That's normal. Everyone does that.
We need to talk about poop.
We need to talk about how you should be elevating your feet
Yes,
when you go poopy.
right?
Because that makes it for a better exit. You know what I'm saying?
He understands. See, this is why he's my husband.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to do the chats. I knew I was forgetting something. Let me hit the record button.
I'm supposed to be sharing this. and
No,
I
let me
totally
hit the
forgot.
all chats. Turn it off and turn it back on again. We had a lot of chat. It's going to miss some, but it's going to go blah, 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 and slam a lot on the screen. Let's hit the record button to the local recordings. How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and I'm joined with the lovely, beautiful, talented T.
Hello, hello. Who
Today
wants to talk about poop?
is Friday AMA, where we're going to be talking about lots of different
Poop.
things, answering questions,
About poop.
working on my project.
About poop.
No. Okay, you can only put poop so many times into the sentence. It's funny and to a point.
Oh, okay. I'll stop talking about poop. I promise.
Actually, don't, because it might get boring if we just stop talking about poop.
It's true.
You have to throw the poop in there.
In where? Wait, monkeys throw poop
Yes.
when they get bored.
Hey.
Apparently, if you have a pet monkey and you don't keep it entertained, it will poop in its hand and throw it at you.
Yeah, it's like, yo, do something.
It's like, I don't want a pet monkey because I really don't want poop thrown at me.
Yeah, I don't think we would ever have a pet monkey. It's just not going to happen. It's not in my time frame, my
Yeah.
budget, and
I knew a lady who raised monkeys for training as kind of like service dogs, except for these monkeys would do things like wash dishes and like they did a ton of stuff around the house. They're trained to do that. They were like capcation monkeys or whatever they're called. They look like spider monkeys, but they're a little bigger.
I have no idea.
But anyways, she told me that she has to raise them. This is before their training for 12 years before they're even ready to start being trained. And then they go off and they get trained for another like 4 years. And then finally, when they're like 18 years old, they can go and do their job with a disabled person.
Okay.
Did anybody know that? There's another useless fact
Yeah,
that I had in my
absolutely
head.
don't care. But I'm glad that you had something to say.
But she said it was like having toddlers in your house 24/7 for 12 years.
Sounds terrible.
It does sound
really,
terrible.
really awful. And why would anyone want that?
That's what she was tiredly telling me with giant dark bags under her eyes. She
That's
said
how I
people
look
think that
right
they
now.
want to do this, but they don't know. They don't want to do this.
Yep.
She's like, they are horrible, horrible creatures. You don't want them as pets.
Worm leather gi. That's what I'm gonna make. It's an armor. It's gonna be general armor for the body, and it will be a reinforced gi made out of worm leather. Wow, so good of a description. Let's not do that.
Ghee. What the heck is ghee?
Shut up. It's just a word, okay? I made it up. It's not a real thing. Just kidding, it is. Don't shut up. Keep talking.
What is
It's
ghee?
actually like it's
Sounds like food. I'm hungry.
It's a tire. It's an attire.
It's a tire?
It's a tire. It's
Why are people wearing tires?
llanta. It's a llanta.
I don't know what a
It's
llanta is.
It means car tire or tire in Spanish. I know a lot of random Spanish because I grew up in practically Mexico.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm super white. I have no Mexican.
Isn't there a butter called ghee?
No. What?
A butter called ghee.
A butter called ghee?
Ghee. I don't know what differentiates it from like regular butter, but
I would just be like G.
oh, it's like I think I remember. It's like what's the word?
It's gonna give attack power.
Oh, I know
as well.
the word. Reduced. It's like reduced clarified butter in a jar.
Sounds retarded.
No, it's used a lot in cooking. And a lot of times you have to do it yourself, and it takes time over the oven. But if you have a bottle of ghee or a jar of ghee, you could just you got it. It's there. It's convenience ghee.
Ski.
G. I don't know what it's called. Ghee or G. Is that butter called ghee or G?
My ski.
It's an Indian butter.
Grant's.
It's got no water,
You know
so
what?
it doesn't mold.
I
That's
think-
interesting.
Attack
So
plus
it's just
5. I'm just
straight
gonna be
up fat.
very straightforward. It's just like, here's my description. I'm just gonna tell you what stats it gives you, and then you can do what you want with that.
Oh, the Realtron has a real question.
Really?
He says, I have an actual question this time. What is the most annoying part of a project to work on? For me,
Mapping.
it's cutscenes.
Annoying? No, cutscenes are fun.
No, but that's what he said.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
you know cutscenes isn't my answer, because that's probably one of my favorite
But you
things
just
to work
said
on.
for me, and then.
But I was reading the question.
Yeah, but you looked at me and you said for me, and I'm like, no, you. But mapping is the suckiest part of making a
No,
game.
mapping's not that bad.
Really?
Balancing.
You like mapping?
Battle balancing is the
See,
worst
everyone's got their own different little areas.
Yeah.
This is why teams work well, because projects will move faster if you have people working on what they want to work on,
It's
less
true.
than more so than like, oh, I have to get this done.
And they'll be better. Like, if
They
you're
will be
passionate
better.
about something, you're going to make it more polished
For
and
sure.
add more detail. If I have to do a battle system, it's going to stink.
100.
It'll be terrible.
But that's okay.
It would make
because-
Drifty rage on a
because
stream.
I'm pretty good at that, and
Yeah.
I like doing number crunching and balancing and that sort of thing. It gets tricky, especially if you start using different plugins to manipulate numbers like armor scaling and then level scaling. It gets very tricky
Yeah.
to balance the beginning to be still challenging easy at the beginning but challenging at the end, like and not overpower somewhere.
You know what I hate the most about balancing?
What's that?
The numbers.
Obviously. Balancing is really, really tough, but it's rewarding when like you're fighting through your game and you're like, oh, I'm about to beat this boss, and you barely beat them, and you're like, yes, it's doable, but you're like, oh, it's also very hard. And then like if you try to speed run your game, and then you hit to like you can speed run your game if you know the right strategies, but then on average they're not going to be able to do it. So you create this skill curve, but you also don't make it super hard, because it's easy to make it hard. It's easy to she said it's easy to make it difficult, but it's really hard to make it balanced is the right word. Nat says mapping's a lot of fun because cutscenes can be interesting. I'm garbage at balancing stats though. I don't know. I mean, most people probably enjoy mapping. I guess. I hate it, and I've always hated it. I would never want to be a level editor, level designer. I would much rather handle some of that sweet DB. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That sweet databasing. I would much rather create your systems, and I like writing story too. I'm not the greatest at it, but I can write a decent
But you find it
little
fun.
tale. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
find it fun. It's challenging for me because I'm not happy quite often, and so I'm like, no, I'm scratching that. So I don't get a lot done when it comes to writing story, but it's not. I don't find it painful. But mapping to me, I'm never happy. Ever have I been happy with a map that I've made? Never. In fact, I critique other people's maps really harshly because I critique my own maps very harshly, and I've never made a map that I like, ever. And I don't know if I ever will. And it's so hard to put a game together when you hate every map you make.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to have T make all my maps.
I don't mind that. Mapping is kind of in the middle for me. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I like making like outdoor maps and in interior maps the best. And I dislike making towns the most. I hate making towns. And it's mostly because I'm very inadequate when it comes to that, and they always look stupid. So I do a bunch of work and I get something stupid in return, and I'm just mad at it.
It's like that for me for every single map, no matter what I'm doing. Like maybe cave maps, I accept them. Like that's an okay map because cave maps are kind of fun. Like Touch was saying on one of his live streams. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
Cave maps are probably one of the funner maps to make because you can get away with more and it still looks halfway decent.
You know, funner is supposed to be an actual word in the next 50 years.
Funner?
Funner. Yep.
Instead of, it is more fun.
Right. That language is changing, and words exactly like that are considered to be the first ones that will change. Funner.
Sure.
Like, they're all going to be consistent, where you have, that's a verb, right? Fun? Or is it an adjective? It's an adjective. I think.
Who cares? Nobody
Yeah.
knows grammar. Grammar is for nobody.
I wish I could think of an adjective, though, that uses ER to
Funner.
fun, you know, like funner. I can't think of one right now.
Funner.
But anyways, yeah, the article said that funner will be a word in 50 years, an actual word in common use.
Why not?
And I hear kids
Sure.
using it, so it makes total sense.
You love lunar magic, but it requires some basic
Anthony
coding.
Browning gave us one. Taller.
Taller?
Taller. Yep. Funner will match with taller.
Huh.
The rules will match.
Was taller one of those recently added words? I've always thought
No,
taller and
no,
tallest has
but
been a thing.
That's the thing the article was saying, is that there's no hard set rules in English because some of the words go by this rule and some of them go by another rule. And eventually it's all going to wind up being one rule over time. And so
One rule
in
to
the
ring
case-
them all.
Yeah, in the case of more fun, it's going to go under the same rule as tall, and it'll be taller and funner.
Okay. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
Yay, I was right. Fun's an adjective. Adjective.
Adjective.
I totally say that word really lazy.
Slang and
Adjective.
popular terms are canonized all the time, says Solomon Rurek. And I agree with that. If you go to urbandictionary.com, a lot of the stuff you see there will be like legit in like official dictionaries in a matter of years.
Yeah, language changes all the time. One way to prove that to yourself is just read something in Old English one of these days.
Didn't they modify the definition of literally, says Nowis, a little while back because everyone kept misusing it? I hope not, because
Curious.
I
I'm gonna
like
look it up.
correcting people, and I'm like, do you understand what literally means? It literally means exact.
Let's see. Literally.
In
a literal manner or sense, exactly. Informal.
There you go.
Used for emphasis or to express a strong feeling while not being literally true.
Like, it's so hot, I'm literally
Yeah.
melting into a
So
puddle.
it's officially-
Like,
it's-
no, you're not literally melting into a puddle.
No, but it's been changed. So yes, it can be used as an exaggeration word.
It's got an informal meaning now.
Yep, it does.
Read that for me.
Used for emphasis to express strong feeling while not being literally true. Otherwise known
Stupid.
as an exaggeration.
Oh my God! It's actually you can literally use it now for things that are not literal.
Yep.
I hate the English language. I hate it.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't know that. Thank you for the knowledge, Nowis. That's awesome.
What's up, Goblin Production?
Oh yeah, sus
Song of
is
the Loop.
totally going to become a word.
What's up, Nowis?
Absolutely.
Smooth boy.
It's in such wide use that as long as it continues to be in wide use for the next couple of years, they'll add it to the dictionary.
Amy, I see you guys. Thank you so much, Tiny Goblin. Ido. Y'all chilling? You guys having a good Friday? You guys ready for the weekend? I am. We still have so much to do, though. It's gosh.
Bajilsep says ain't was added to the dictionary after people used it too much from what I heard. I think I heard that too. And it reminds me of a teacher I had that would stand at the front of the class and like when somebody said ain't, she would go ain't ain't a word.
But then she uses
Ain't a word, and she
Right.
would get upset.
right. But you're using it to tell me that it doesn't.
Yeah,
exist,
it was
so,
to mock the kid. It was like in a mocking way.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to berate
She was trying to
them
make
over
it sound ridiculous by putting
Yeah.
ain't together twice.
If you really wanted to take it serious, you would say, "Ain't is not a word."
She wasn't. She was just angry.
That's just stupid.
Yeah. Some teachers are
Some teachers are just stupid.
sometimes.
Yes, I used to be a teacher.
Yeah, Majora Wolf Nat's right. English isn't a language. It's 3 languages on top of each other in a trench coat. Which reminds me, I just learned last week
Yeah.
that Japanese people have to learn 3 written languages that are all Japanese.
Oh yeah, kanji, hiragana. And,
What?
what's the third one? Kanji, hiragana, and what's the third form of the squiggles?
I have no idea.
There's another one. Come on, somebody knows this.
Google knows.
You have Japanese. You can say it. You can actually write it in katakana. That's right. Romanji? Was there 4 of them?
Well, do you have to learn Romanji? though?
Kanji,
I'm talking
hiragana,
about-
and katakana.
I'm talking
That's
about
what I
ones that students are forced to learn.
What is Romanji? Is that like putting it in like English letters, like writing it in English? Romanized Japanese. So that's because the Romans. That's actually how the English is formed too. It's a lot of.
Do students have to learn Romanji in Japan? Does anybody know?
I think it would be smart for them to be taught Romanji just because the business language is mostly English. I mean, it's becoming more and more Chinese if you really want to be real about it, but it's English still. 10% of all Japanese words come from English. Interesting. That's good stuff to know. All right. What do I need to make a worm leather gi? Oh yeah, get that leather gi now. What kind of special stuff can I make it do? Because I want it to do special stuff. Ooh, hit rate. 5% hit rate. That'll make it off the chain, off the charts. Just say accuracy. Plus 5%. Okay, that's fine. But it's going to take some of the new crafting items. Worm leather. What is this costing? This is going to be 3 worm molts and 25 gold.
Have fun, Bajilisep.
Take care, BG.
Yeah, you got to show up since you're the teacher. You're supposed to, at least. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
our resident math teacher.
Yeah.
He's our professor.
I'm pretty sure I'm math lexic.
That's okay.
My word,
lot of people are.
my letters get
And you're like, you see
Flipped.
76 and you're like, that's just 67.
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
A lot of people do that.
Like, and I do it consistently.
A lot of people do it here and there, but some people have it chronically.
Yeah, I have it chronically.
Chronically, like your stock investments. Katakana, that's right. I wonder if Selim's on a delay.
Maybe he's a couple minutes back.
He's a minute behind. He's like, I gotta go back, and forgot that he's not live anymore. He's gonna hear this in 2 minutes and be like, oh shoot. How much is the worm molts? 100, so you need 3 of those, blah, blah, blah. And 25 something, so you can sell that for 500 for the leather. Mechrononics. And then we would need 3 of these. Or should I make it 4? We're going to go 4. Armor. No. Item. Item. Worm. Leather. 4 of them. No, 3 of them. And then this will be a $2,000 piece, and you'd make the 400 difference off of that. So crafting up would make money. We just have to do the animations. Do it. Just have to do it. And every step, I want the player to make money. So for when you're crafting, I don't want the player to lose money while going through the extra effort of crafting, because that seems stupid. So if you're going to make the player invest time and go through a menu, you should always reward them with something for their time. What's up, C-Stripe? How you doing? What's the plan for this session? We're going to keep working on crafting. Crafting systems take a while. I mean, I'm using a plugin to handle all the heavy lifting, but you still have to set up your database to do that. So I'm creating armors, weapons, mostly items, and setting up the economy, setting the prices of things. You know, it's kind of just monotonous stuff, but I actually enjoy it. I kind of find it therapeutic in a little bit, trying to crunch and balance these numbers and think about things logically like that. So it's fun for me. We're going to do a giveaway in a little bit. We're going to do I bought a new thing today. I don't know how much we're going to use it. Have you guys heard of Face Rig? It's been around for a while. It's like where you can have like a little avatar to follow your face using your webcam. And I'm thinking about just trying that out for a few days or a week or something. So I got that. I'm going to set it up, and then maybe next week we'll do some Face Rig stuff. I'm going to have T.
Yeah.
She said she might do some
Seems
custom
like
stuff
fun.
for us.
Do you guys want to see our silly faces making weird faces?
I don't know how it's going to
face?
work with two people. I mean,
One of us can be at each corner.
yeah, but how is it going to track two webcams?
We'd have to put two We'd have to maybe put two webcams in,
I don't know if it'll work.
or maybe.
I don't think it's going to work. It's
I'm
just
gonna have
going to
to do
be
some
for me
research. I have to do research.
or whoever's sitting at this computer.
Yeah.
So like if,
Well, I know
when you're-
Studio Blue does two faces.
do they have two faces?
Yeah.
So do they have two webcams?
Maybe.
You know, I haven't really researched it yet.
I don't want to do it if it's just one webcam because there's not a lot of real estate over there.
Wait, what?
We used to sit real close together to use the webcam.
Oh, yeah.
And my back would hurt by the end.
No,
of it,
I don't
'cause
wanna
I'm like
do
always
that
leaning
either.
in.
No.
I don't. No, thank you.
No, I'm not trying to suggest that. I'm
Yeah.
saying one webcam where whoever's sitting here is going to control the avatar.
Right.
So if you're playing a game while doing the first impression, then you're on it, and you can even
Yeah.
change the avatar on the fly. Mm-hmm. And what the hell is this?
Two webcam on single computers and link the feed to the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we have two
Yeah,
webcams.
that'll be fine.
so-
We'll do that then.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squizzers. Yep, we'll just use Streamlabs OBS and create like a new source and pop a source in there. Okay, I think I want to test out the crafting that I put in here just to make sure that it's all set up and working right. Eleanor the Dark says, pretty sure numerical dyslexia is an actual thing. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. So if Gi is considered a general armor body type, then all the classes would be able to wear it. I'm not putting too many restrictions on armors. I don't know if I want to do that, really. I'll just change the stats that they give so that you would incentivize the player to wear Meiji type of armor if you're a Meiji type of character, but give them the option. I think that's a better idea, because what happens is if you have like 6 classes and you make like specialized gear and you have like 3 sets of gear, so for every headpiece you got to make like 3 of them, and I've done that before in the past, and like it works for MMO type scenarios, but in realistically in a game for a single player thing, you want to give the player access to as many of the items that you craft, NPCs that you make, systems that you develop, skills that are in the game. Like you want to give them access to as many of them as you possibly can in one playthrough. Otherwise, the game feels kind of hollow. It doesn't, like, there's a lot there, but you can only access a third of it in a playthrough. If you would have talked to me about this a couple years ago, I would have a different opinion. And that's a good thing about working on your project and constantly improving. And your opinions will change. You're not going to be the same person next year that you are today, and you're probably not the same person you were today a year ago.
Shoot, I'm not the same person I was this morning. I don't remember if I slept walk last night. Did I wake you up last night?
I was too exhausted. I don't remember.
Well, good.
Yeah, I'm
So even
I'm
if I
still
did-
exhausted.
Even if I did, neither one of us remembers, so. I know I was dreaming about...
What's up, William?
When I got up, what was I dreaming about? Shoot, I remembered, but then I forgot.
I did too.
Darn
I
it.
told you some
You
of
did.
it.
You told me you had a crazy dream.
It was really weird. I was like in this vacuum tube or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember now because it's been too long, but I can just remember what I was telling you.
Mm-hmm.
It's strange how that works.
I think I was in an election process or something.
It's
I
had
was
to be the
dreaming
election
about-
that
yeah.
was like weighing your mind.
But
or
I was
something.
also singing Old Town Road.
You were singing Old Town Road?
Yes, that's why I've been singing it all morning. I was literally singing it in my dreams last night.
I got the horses in the bag. That was the only song I liked from Little Nas X. Old Town Road has been on repeat in my house lately. Do you have like a... Like, do you have a fan in there, Billy Ray Cyrus? Somebody, is your dad a fan, or your mom a fan, or your wife, your husband, or whatever? I don't know. Someone a fan. I'm trying to find a way to squeeze a reference into Trailblazer. Is Trailblazer your game? Context, my friends. Do you has it? Okay, I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna start on this little map here. Start position here. And let's give the player the molts they need to make the things. And I'm just gonna craft macaroni and cheese this. So, battle materials. Very nice, very nice.
Does anybody else find Discord spell check almost completely useless?
I find it frustrating because it wants to add an S to everything that I spell check. I'm like, how do you spell banana? And it's like, bananas.
Yeah.
Of course I know how to spell banana. I was just using that as an example.
Bananas.
Bananas with an apostrophe S. Like, my favorite bananas peel. Or like an S with an apostrophe at the end. All of the bananas' feelings were hurt. Yes, that's proper. Bananas have feelings. Hey, we made it. I almost don't need to put the numbers in the description anymore because this plugin is awesome and it shows the stats. But it doesn't show the SP stats. I'm sure I can change that if I go into the plugin parameters to show that. That's kind of cool. So I will keep it in the description. I'll add flavor to all the items at some point, but for now I just kind of want to just put the stats in play. How about that? Very nice. Worm leather gi, and it was crafted. That's awesome. Alright, now I just want to play my game and see what I should work on next, because I can keep adding more items. What is that plugin? That is a Vigistella plugin. It is called the Item Crafting System. It's a tier 2 plugin. I forgot what wave it's on, but it's from Vigistella. That is vigistellamz.itch.io, and you can get it there. It's a paid plugin, but if you know who they are, and you would probably not buy them individually, you'd probably buy like the whole pack of them, because you get them a lot cheaper if you buy them, buy all of their plugins in like the packs. Alright, let's play my game. I kind of want to ditch the create your character and just say select which class you want to be. Like, what does your character look like? I mean, this thing is kind of, I don't know, because then it's hard to write a story because you don't know what they're going to look like. I mean, also, if you just set them to one of the classes, you can kind of gear the challenge better. I might also just decide you're going to play as a paladin, and then you can recruit people from different, and then it will, at least I know what the baseline would be. Mm-hmm. It's easier to control the battles that way and like lead the player and balance it out. Right. So I might just like get rid of the whole craft your own blah blah blah, craft your own character system. It's kind of, it's like, it's an overachievement, really. because it really opens the scope of the game too much. That's right, William. The more options you give the player, the more work you need to do to balance it. So I'm going to have to close it off a little bit. I'll make
Caligeth makes a good point. He says, why not just do the Ragnarok online approach and have obtainable jobs via quests? So you can like trickle in the classes throughout the game and control it a little more, but still like leave that on the table.
Well, I like that too. It's very Final Fantasy XI, right? Mm-hmm. You can select from a very small number of classes at the beginning, and then you can unlock other jobs as you progress through the game, which, you know, it's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but I'm thinking more, instead of the Final Fantasy XI approach, or Ragnarok Online, same thing, which is more MMO style, I'm thinking, why don't I instead make a Final Fantasy VI style, where each character is a specific class, and then you know how to put more story, because when it comes to writing the story, it's hard to write the story for someone you don't know their class or the way they look, right? I mean, you can, but it may not match. Add class evolution. See, now we're just expanding that scope. These are all great ideas, but in practice, it's about executing them. And how well can you execute them into your story? That's the big thing. And there definitely needs to be story, and this game is lacking actual story. The systems are coming together. I like the basic mechanics that we're putting in. The battles seem fun. I think they're looking pretty good. Too much customization for a character can hurt their characterization. Right. I think that's why the story in 6 was as strong as it was, because Locke was always the thief. I'm sorry, Locke, I mean treasure hunter. And, you know, Celeste was always like this runic knight, and Terra was like this crazy, weird, half-breed, Esper human thing. You know, everybody had a role, and it was easy to draw the character. Like, how would you make the character, let's see, what was her name, Realm? The artist? How would you make her character work if she was given the option to be a warrior? You know, she's a little girl and she's like really good at drawing stuff. And like, her whole character was her class, right? Her class was her character. So I'm going to probably lean towards that, because otherwise I'm going to have a hard time like finalizing a story and like being set in stone on what it's going to be. But what I will do is have some sort of recruiting system where you can like hire mercenaries, and the mercenaries can be whatever job you want. So you still get this customization, but your main storyline and the main story characters will be set in stone. But you can like build a character think more Final Fantasy Tactics style, right? Where you have, I mean, not the battle system, but the class system where you can recruit people, and then you can select their class, and if they reach a certain level in that class, then they unlocks different classes, and then you can really expand upon that, but keep your main characters like set in stone. So I'm going to try to go with best of both worlds, but it's going to be a challenge to make it all make sense in the story that way. So you'll have to have the no-name characters have all the customization, and the main characters are kind of like a little bit stronger, but very more specialized. So what's the basic story premise for this? I don't know. It's kind of going to be some D&D style. You can go wherever you want because there's going to be level scaling, and you get to decide what happens with each of your... You can go into a town, and you can be the villain of the town or the hero of the town, depending on what you really want to do. You might be given a quest to go like rid a cave of some trolls or something that are attacking the livestock, but you can also talk to the troll boss and maybe go raid the village instead by joining the trolls. I like that idea, but then at the same time, the more of that you do, the more you have to like more you have to make just to have a game. Right now, I'm giving the character, the main party actor, a companion, Gregory, our companion worm. But I already have a lot of artwork in the game. I could start expanding and adding more creatures and more party members and stuff. I don't want all of the party members to be like a bipedal humanoid, right? I like giving the main party different characters that are like different creatures. Hi, Miss Lily. I arrived with slightly subpar but perfectly edible food. Hey, it's edible.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. At certain times of the day, subpar but edible would be perfectly acceptable to me.
Yeah. What's up, Corey? Corey Davis drops in a $5 super chat. How you doing, man? He says, if I pay for the plug and pack for a new plugin come out, do I gotta pay for the new plugin? No. Nah. If, like, say you buy the pack of plugins, because they have different packs, right? Like, say they
You get all the updates.
You get If they make an update, then you just re-download it again. You just need to have an itch account so that when you make a purchase, all of your purchases are tied to your account. So as long as you log into the same account, it's going to remember that you bought it and you already own it. So when you go to download, it's going to be like, buy it. But then at the top, it'll say, you already own this. Just download it. And there's a button at the top that says download.
Archaea says, TGIF. All I got to say about that is, yes.
I joined a bit late and had to watch from the beginning. Yes.
Very yes. TGIF.
I'm glad it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Hell yeah.
We plan on working all weekend, but still, it's Friday, whatever that means.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's actually really nice outside.
The weather is so nice. It's supposed to be nice for like another 4 days, I think.
That's
the last
good.
time I looked.
We're going to be using that.
Yes.
We'll be doing physical labor stuff.
We do. We got to do a lot of
Manual
outdoor
labor
stuff. Yay.
So my battle system feels pretty good. I mean, it's very limited number of classes and skills and enemies right now, and only a few maps. But everything's... I mean, I'm level scaling, so you may see me doing the same thing over and over. I'm trying them at level 1, 2, 3, 4, and seeing if they're getting easier or harder or staying the same. They should stay roughly the same, maybe slightly get easier as you level up. However, at the same time, you expect the player to make new gear and craft new armors and that would just boost the player past that point, so it wouldn't be based on just the level. So can I do any crafting here? Let's see what I got. I can make some worm leathers. Boom. Would have to do some more. I would need 3 of these to make the ghee. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you, man. He says, okay, if I send you $26 in super chats, how much would you get Drift? Be precise, because PayPal is tripping for me right now.
Yeah, how much would you get on that?
Oh, well, I'll tell you exactly, okay? If you want me to be precise.
Yeah,
about
be
64%.
precise.
So $26 times 0.64. That's about 64%. So if you were to super chat me $26, I would make almost $17.
YouTube makes out like a bandit.
Hell yeah, YouTube makes hella money on super chats. They make 35% of them. And then there's Google. Actually, Google pays Apple to handle the transaction. At least they did last year. I don't know.
More middlemen.
More middlemen.
Lovely.
So you pay a transaction fee in there. PayPal, you know, they'll make money, but if it's a donation, they don't charge. So if you just drop in money as a donation and say, you're going to give this money to you, then they don't charge for that. They just give you that money. 100%. And if you make it as a payment for something, then they charge like 1% plus, I think, 50 cents or something like that. So it doesn't make sense to send $1 because it doesn't really come to me. I don't really get $1. What the fuck, Corey? Oh my God.
Just how much for this?
Dude. Corey Davis dropping $150.99 super chat. That's literally insane, dude. What the fuck? Thank
So
you.
now you got to do the math. How much for this?
I'll tell you exactly.
get?
150.99 times 0.64. Yeah, nope, sorry, 0.64. $97.
Wow.
Almost $100.
Damn.
Basically $100.
Thank you, Corey.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Corey, I'm curious too. I wanted to ask you: Are you watching our Stonks channel
Yeah, man.
on the forum?
You do-
Not the forum, the Discord.
The Discord.
Yeah.
You do realize that the entire channel, the only reason that I've been looking at stonks is because Corey has
Yeah.
been giving me some really good financial advice.
Corey's the man. He got us
Corey's
started.
the man. And today, T's made the 30%.
40%.
40% on her portfolio. We've only invested little bits. Every
Yeah.
week we're putting in a little bit, which I recommend you do, and I recommend you check it out.
I wish I had more eggs in the basket because 40% would be a huge
gosh.
return. But it's a little investment. So.
Bro, another $26 super chat from Corey Davis saying PayPal won't let me send you anything for whatever reason.
Thank you, Corey.
Why not? Is it sending what link are you trying to use? Is it because your bank is like not allowing PayPal? I don't understand. I don't understand why it wouldn't let you. But I mean, I'm glad that it allows you to super chat because it does, and also it kind of makes it more gamified so people can see it and it gives you more props. But I try to always, I've always gone to the Discord, and if somebody PayPals me money, I always put it in here in the wall of heroes. So if you want to see who's paying me money and who's doing stuff, I give props to people who do that for sure all the time because I mean I think that's the right way to do it. But thank you. Holy crap, man. That's like super big money for a stream and totally not expected. I mean, the $5 is like really cool and I like that and I appreciate that. But when you drop like $200 on me, that's just like, thank you so much, dude. Not just for the money, but for the financial advice that you've given us, because we're literally making money on the stock market because of you. So thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really been good so far.
It's been really good. I mean,
Yeah.
there's only been a couple days where the portfolio went negative, like 1% or dropped 2%, but almost every day it's going up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% every single day. And that's just like, I don't know how to say, but just thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. 777. Another jackpot super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you again. Who knows? And no, I haven't checked the channel out, but do tell me more about it. Well, I mean, since you're asking about it, absolutely. We made a new channel in the Driftwood Discord called Stonks, and it's a place where people can go to talk about their money and their portfolio and what they think is going to happen with the market and their predictions on the market and
I just tagged you in it, Corey.
what's working well and what's not working. And like so far we've had a really good reaction. We've got a lot of good people talking in the channel, and I found it very informative, and it's been a very active channel, and I report like how things are going and everything, and I don't give exact numbers, but I give percentages on like how things are doing, because I think I don't want to put real numbers like that.
By the way, Corey, have you seen the ACB stock? That's the one that's made my portfolio balloon.
So check this out. 2 days ago, T was like, oh, they're about to legalize weed in 5 more states. I'm going to invest in cannabis. And so she invested in this Canadian company.
That looks like it's failing.
And she's almost tripled her money on the investment. And the only thing that we regret is we only put a little bit in it.
Yeah, but we only have a little bit.
Yeah, we're just putting little bits at a time to put in it. But, bro, it's like it blew up like crazy. It's ACB's the ticker. But there's a bunch of them. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis saying, told you, my G, those books don't tell you anything about stock, but I know it all. And thanks, T. Yeah, for real. Like I was looking at some of the things that Warren Buffett was talking about, and I'm like, this guy is just trying to sell books at this point. He's not even like trying to give you advice on the stock market. He's just trying to sell books. But Corey broke it down, and like in 1 hour, he had convinced me that I had been messing up by not investing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, look, I got a plan. We put together a year plan to invest over a little bit here, over, methodically what we can put aside. And he convinced me you don't need to have a lot of money to invest. You invest what you can use as disposable. What you can use as disposable, you can use that money to make money for you. You know what the best way to make money is to just put your money in investments. And not just anyone. You got to do some research, and it does take time, and it does take some of your effort, and it takes, time out of your day. But you're going to get money for that time, and at a certain point, the amount of money you're going to return will far, far outweigh the time that you put into it. And at that point, you're no longer trading your time for money. You're letting people hold your money for money. And that's how you can retire at some point without having to, because I didn't have a retirement plan before I met Corey. Corey has basically helped me set up a retirement plan, and I really just appreciate that so much, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, much love, dude. But yeah, join us on the Discord. Links in the description below, everybody.
Koyoya says, statistically speaking, and this has been tested for years, the success of picking stocks is similar to a monkey throwing darts at a stock dartboard. Yeah. Anyways, I agree with that completely. And the only reason I'm doing swing trading right now is because I have such a small amount invested. But the long game is dividends.
Right. So I've diversified my portfolio a lot more than T. T has gone hard on a couple things that she thinks.
I'm more reckless and
she's
impulsive.
Very reckless with it. But here's the thing: her portfolio, up until yesterday, I was winning because I was doing the small gains, and she was kind of gambling with it, with not complete gambling, but like investing on more low stocks that could be risky, more volatile. But today that paid off big time. Yesterday it paid off, and she ended up making more money than me yesterday. And today she's definitely blown past me like insane amounts. So there's different ways to invest.
It can drop tomorrow.
It could definitely drop. Today I sold off a little bit of Tesla stock that I had to invest in ACB. So here's what happened. When that stock started to rise, it went up 16% yesterday in the middle of the day, and I'm like, shoot, I missed it. It was still morning, and I'm like, darn it, I missed it. But then that wasn't true, because it went up to total about 30%, and I'm like, darn it, I missed it again. I should have sold off something else and to get into that one.
And then you didn't put any in.
And I still didn't do it because I'm stubborn. But you know what the thing is, just because it rises doesn't mean it's going to rise again. But today it went up 80% this morning, and I'm like, why did I not jump in when I missed the 16% bump? Because I could have tripled my money like T did.
Yeah, that wasn't like William McBlack is saying. It wasn't a random pick.
No.
It was based on the news I was reading.
Yeah, it was about, you have to follow the news and the trends. And if a company has bad reportings, their stock's going to dip. If a new legislation or new things pass, well, guess what? 5 states made it legal to recreationally use cannabis, which means that these states can now buy it from companies that are licensed, like the ones in Canada, who are a publicly traded stock.
Now, there was one thing that was kind of more based on like a gut feeling. There were 3 major cannabis companies I could have invested in. 2 of them are doing very well, and they're only growing.
Right.
The one I invested in looks like it's failing, and I decided to grab it because I figured it had more growth for potential for growth. I like to reverse things. More potential for growth.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it's growing, and it can grow a lot more.
This one was, at one time, it was over $100-something a stock.
And I bought it for $5.
She bought it for like less than $5 when it was very, very low. And it already jumped to like 11 or something. But here's the predictions. The company actually put out, what are they called? Call orders. And that means they're selling stock at $15 a share that you can opt into buying for a small security deposit up to March. So they're saying, look,
they're betting it's going to get to be more than 15 by March.
It's basically the CEO saying, look, we know our stock is going to be worth at least 15 at this date, but probably more. And if you want to buy into a security, you can actually... I forgot what it's called because I'm still learning the market. Is it a put?
A call.
Yeah, but they did the call. They did a call.
When you say you want to buy it, it's a call. They put out a security.
So they did the put order.
I don't know what I don't know about
order.
a put, but I know they offered a security, and people that are taking it are calling.
Right.
Yeah.
And okay, so the general rule with stocks is like, easy. You want to buy it low and sell it high. That's the simple thing. But it goes so much more complex. And if you start looking into options, which we don't do, we don't really mess around with options trading because you could lose an infinite amount of money essentially. So we don't mess around with options, but we still follow when other things are being used, when option trading is going on, because you don't have to be an options trader to like understand it and actually use that to your advantage. Because when people are doing these option trading, you can see publicly they have a lot of information out there. So if they're saying we know that there's going to be this, and it's really not, it doesn't matter if it is or not. What really matters is, do people believe that it's going to do that? And apparently people do.
Right.
And so it's seen a huge spike over the last couple days, and it could see a huge fall too. They are actually predicted losses, but if the stockholders invest, then they're going to have the money anyway to continue, and they will ride throughout those losses throughout the fourth quarter of 2020. 2020 wrecked a lot of businesses actually, and a lot of them are not coming back. So it's always a gamble. I like looking into ETFs. ETFs are really good because there's like a collection of different stocks. So you're investing into like 80, 100, 200. The S&P 500, you might have heard that. It's basically a stock that takes a fee for you invest in them, and you're investing in 500 of the best stocks that they can find. And they have different other ones like high yield.
It's a very safe investment.
Dividends. But basically, how you want to make money in the long run is called dividend payments. So what this means is when you buy into a stock, not all stocks give a dividend, but if they do, what that means is they give you money for buying and holding their stock. So if you have a company that gives you, let's say, 5% a year, they have a 5 dividend, right? 5% per year. Then they pay out in different times, sometimes months, or sometimes they pay out every 90 days, but they pay you money for holding onto their stock. So you can invest money with them, and as long as their stock price doesn't go down, it can go down as long as by the end of the year it just stays average, you're making money. The stock price can stay the same amount, but you're making money for holding it because they're paying you to just keep investing in them. And that's what a dividend payment is. But if you diversify your portfolio enough, take care, Archaea. Sorry, we went off of RPG Maker. But you know, when somebody throws that much money at you, it's gonna derail you every time. You know, if you've ever done it, you'll know. But anyway, long story short, we'll get off of this. But invest in like dividend payments. You want to be an investor. You don't want to try to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. It's not about that because you're going to lose to high frequency trading machines. We're not trying to buy and sell really fast. You're trying to invest low. You're trying to sell high if you're going to swing trade over days. But basically, you want to put your money in little at a time, only what you can afford to lose. Most likely, you're probably not going to lose it if you're not if you're not trading and doing day trading and stuff. Just invest it in something. Don't pick a stock randomly. Look up, do some research, and you know, let your money make money for you. Now, I'll leave it at that. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much again, Corey. He says, okay, so I bought a call for 553.34 or something like that so we could watch the mark from different points and see what it does.
You bought it on ACB? Is that?
Yeah, he bought ACB.
Nice.
He bought a call for 553.34 for something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, T's predicting, and she's been right so far. I mean, you're not saying it can't fall, but T's predicting, and according to the research that we've done, mostly her,
should get up to 15.
That it's going to go to 15, and it'll stay around 15. But let's see what happens.
It has a lot of potential though, because it used to be over 100.
Oh, you do stocks too? That's awesome, Archaea. I wish more people would be open about it. You don't have to say how much you make. We're not talking to actual numbers. We're just talking stocks in general and trying to provide younger generation incentive. Because if you start investing young, you're going to have compounding interest and you're going to make a retirement plan on your own.
You can't make that kind of money in a savings account.
Yeah, your savings account. Listen, I made more money in one day on the stock market than I made in my entire savings account over a whole year.
Yeah.
A whole year. So I've moved my money out of a savings account. I don't need the interest from a low interest yielding savings account. I put it in different stocks and I've already made my investment back for the entire year, and it just keeps going. It just goes more and more and more. I've diversified my portfolio, which means I bought a little bit into a lot of things instead of putting all my money on one thing. And T's she only has 2 stocks. She has several shares of these 2 stocks, but she's only into 2 of them. And I have 11 different stocks right now. Yeah.
I have Nokia and ACB, and that's it.
I don't know about the IRAs. I mean, there's a thing about IRAs. Roth IRAs are more safe, probably, but you're definitely going to cap what you can do. You know, you're not going to be able to do what you can do.
And with IRAs, you know, it's it's a safe bet that you're going to increase your money, but you're also betting that you're going to live long enough to use it.
Right.
And that's a gamble too.
Absolutely. Vino with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Vino. How are you doing? He says maybe you need to do Saturday stonk streams, the bonus streams. I don't know. We're going to be working, doing manual labor stuff, but if we have time, I would love to do more streams. I love streaming. I consider it a huge privilege. Thank you to YouTube for letting us stream. Thank you to Spectrum for allowing us to upload, and thank you to everyone who's involved in making it a system that we can use to connect to people and to provide information and receive information and get the feedback. And I really consider it a huge privilege, and I'm very thankful for that this can happen.
Oh gosh, now I'm, you know, today I was like, I don't care if I lose all my money in ACB, no big deal. But now 2 people I know have invested in it because I talked about it, and now I'm scared.
Because
it better not drop.
Because they're going off of your thought.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I hope it succeeds.
Yeah, I hope it does too. You can see that most things have what I call a whoosh. It's when people realize that it's going to go up. You have more people buying than actually should, and then it gets squeezed, and it goes all the way up. And then what happens is you get a quick sell-off. And so when you have a huge squeeze and then a quick sell-off, you get this big spike, and that happens when a stock is about to increase in price, if everyone feels that it's currently undervalued. And so that's what's happening, and we saw that whoosh today. And so after that whoosh hit and I saw a dip, that's when I went in. I sold off Tesla. I still have like 0.01 or 0.1. I have 0.1 of Tesla, but you know, because I'm buying fractions of a stock. And if you can't do that, you can create a free Robinhood account. There's actually a link you can use. Now this will get me a free stock, like a free $4 or $5 stock. It will also get you a free one, but you don't have to click my link to get that free stock. You can just sign up. You know, this is a plug, but you don't have to use it. And this is just, you go to Robinhood and make yourself an account. And if you link your bank account, you get a free stock. Oh. And the thing I like about it is you can buy a fraction of a stock. You don't have to, with 10 cents, with only 10 cents, you can be an investor.
Right. I want to bring something else up because the discussion is relevant on the chat. They're talking about avoiding paying taxes, making investments that avoid paying taxes. Here's one that a lot of people don't know, that when you have a long-term disability insurance offered to you by an employer, and a lot of employers will avoid letting you know this, you have an option to have your premiums taxed. That way, if you ever do draw on that long-term disability, each paycheck you get a week will not be taxed. If you don't take the option to tax your premium, if you end up drawing the long-term disability later, each check you get will be taxed at the same rate as wages. So the premium each year for long-term disability would come out to like $20, something like that. It's not a lot. So you opt to have the premium taxed, and therefore, if you ever draw on it later, each check that you get a week from your long-term disability will be tax-free because you already paid the taxes on the insurance.
Right.
So if your employer hasn't already explained this to you, I would go to HR and ask them to have your long-term disability premium taxed.
Right.
Because hopefully you never have to use it. But even if you don't, you're only paying an extra like 30 cents a year, 20 cents a year to make sure that if you do have to use it, it will be the full amount.
Right. You don't pull it out and get taxed at a higher rate when you pull it out. Even
right.
I want to finish Vino's super chat. I'm going to start it over. Vino dropped a $10 super chat. I read like one sentence and then got distracted. I'm sorry about that, Vino. Love you, man. He goes, maybe you need to do a Saturday stonk stream, which is a great idea. He says, I'm still learning myself and listening to this stuff and reading Discord. It has been very helpful. It's been helpful. That's really awesome. He just dropped 50 into ACB thanks to T.
That's what I'm saying. I'm nervous now.
I know.
It works out good.
You know, I hope it goes. I have very little into it because we go on a budget, and like we don't just go in hard. We are going in on drip feeding. We're drip feeding every week. We're putting in a little bit each, and we have 2 different accounts, and we're both putting in, and we're kind of sticking to the plan like Corey taught us. We're sticking to that plan. It's hard because you see it happening and you're like, I could have tripled or quadrupled my money right here, but you don't know that in hindsight. Like I said yesterday, it went up 16%. I'm like, oh, I missed it. And then it went up 30. And then today it went up 80% on that.
Here's another thing to think though. If it can go up 130%,
it can also go down.
It can go down that fast too.
Absolutely.
So You can gain, but you can lose. It's
Absolutely.
very volatile.
I do believe that it will go up to 15 based on the report they put out.
Right. People are anticipating it'll go to at least 15.
But
by
here's the
March.
thing: if you look at their history, this stock was like 120.
Right.
It went up like tenfold. And if you get in at 5 like T did, then she can go up 20-fold or more on her money. If it does that whoosh, which it doesn't always do. And the thing is, you also have to sell it when it goes up at that whoosh. Otherwise, you're going to hold it for too long and you may miss the boat. That the only reason you want to hold it is if they pay a dividend, because you get paid for holding their stock.
I don't think they do pay a
So
dividend.
this is the thing about this. You have to sell it when it's at that point where you're happy with your profit margin. Because if you hold it forever, you don't know how they're going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. So you need to get out when you feel like you've got enough profit on it before you think it's going to dip. And I believe it'll go to 15, maybe 14, because people will get, because a lot of people know about this. So I think maybe 14 will be a dipping point as well. So maybe if you get up to $14 a share, you dip out and make your profit for sure 100. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be hard to say because
it could go to 100, and
the thing
you
is
don't
it was
know.
making a lot of money at a point in time where there was a smaller market. And
now there's a bigger market.
Now there's a bigger market.
So it could even go past what it was in the past.
It could go past what it was before.
Yeah.
And I feel like my brain is telling me to just hold on to it.
Corey Davis dropped a $5 super chat a few minutes ago. Sorry for the delay. He says, lol, the max I can lose is 1,200, so it'll be fine if it doesn't work. I got the call for almost 2 years.
Wow.
Sick. So he paid a security to buy at a set price later on when he wants to.
It could take 2 years to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your set price? Is it 15?
Did you buy into the 15?
Or strike
What's
price?
your strike price? Yeah. That's the thing.
Got to use the right terminology.
We're still learning the terminology, but we're learning every day. And it's a lot of fun actually, because when you see that you put in, when we first started, we put in $20, and then they gave me a free stock, so I was like at $24. I'm like, oh well, I didn't necessarily make profit, but I mean I kind of did because they did give me that money. It's the same reason why I set up a Coinbase account, because they give you $5 in Bitcoin for free. So I just set up my account. Why not? $5 in Bitcoin. I've got that. And I already went in on Bitcoin. I bought $10 when it was at 13.3 thousand. Bitcoin's crazy and way more volatile, and I would say buy into it, but I don't know because it's always up and down. They predict it's going to go to 20,000. Here's the thing. Where's it at right now?
Investment this year.
Bitcoin right now is at 15.388 thousand dollars a Bitcoin. I bought into it just a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, at 13.3 thousand. So I've already made a profit on my investment on Bitcoin. I bought some Dogecoin for the lulz. I only put $1 in it. Don't worry about it. I bought some Ethereum. I bought some Litecoin. Very small amounts, right? I'm not investing huge amounts of money. I put $5 on Litecoin, and it kind of lost money for a while, but then it gave it right back. Today it's down 1%, but it's like overall, I've still made money on it. So I've diversified my portfolio quite a bit. I'm not doing as risky play as T is, but here's the thing. T's smashing on me on her portfolio. I've still made a profit. If I look at my weekly here, I'm up 6%. If I look at my monthly, I'm up 16%. So when I started, a couple weeks ago, the money I put in, I've made 16% on that initial investment. Which is phenomenal. For a couple weeks, your entire portfolio goes up over 16%, and it's constantly updating.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Today I'm just holding an average. I started negative 1%. I'm up 1% now, and I'm about just holding average. Stocks will go up and down. If you're following the news, you'll different news sources. I'm not saying watch a specific one station. Diversify your news sources as well, and use the internet to your advantage. There's another thing called paper money by TD Ameritrade. You don't actually have to make a TD Ameritrade account. You just you create a paper money account, which gives you 60 days to use their software, and it teaches you how to use their software. You'll have to teach yourself, but they give you fake money to invest in the market, and the market's 20 minutes delayed. So I mean, it's kind of a cheaty way to do it, because you have 20 minutes to see if something rises. You can jump into it and buy it, and But if you set up a TD Ameritrade account, then they'll let you use it forever.
Corey, look at this. He says the strike price is $15.28, but if it hits that amount, I'm gonna make almost $62,000.
Right.
Damn.
Right. And I believe it has every potential to do that. Absolutely. They reported a loss, and so people weren't actually saying buy on this one. People were saying hold your stock because it might go up, and T's like, no, I'm going in on this. And she put like a lot of her total investment into it, and she's tripled.
Almost doubled.
Almost doubled.
Almost
right?
doubled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone up 143%
Because
this
at
week.
one moment you were about to triple, but that was the whoosh I was talking
Yeah.
about. It goes up because it gets squeezed.
It's climbing again.
And then people sell off because they make that 100% profit. Boom. And they made their, they could have put in $10,000
Yeah.
and cashed out $20,000 in the matter
Right.
of a couple minutes. Or it was probably more like 10, 15
2
minutes.
days.
Yeah. Well, no, it was less than a day. That was on one day this
Right.
morning, the whoosh.
Yeah.
Right? If they went in, they could have doubled their money in a matter of 10, 15
Right, because
minutes.
it went up 80% in one day.
Oh yeah, at the beginning of the market.
Yep.
In fact, we want to wake up earlier and change our schedule because we want to be. I've noticed all the moves I've made in the late afternoon have been so-so, but the moves I make at the beginning when the market opens, I do a lot better.
Yeah.
So I really want to be awake and ready to look at the market as soon as it opens, which is 9:30 Eastern time, and it closes at 4 p.m. So it opens at 9:30 a.m., closes at 4 p.m. But there's a couple of hours of aftermarket trading that goes on. So it kind of closes at 6. So 9:30 to 6, Monday through Friday, Eastern time.
Seban Kagatora says, "Ooh, RPG Maker stream. Maybe I can learn what some people do." Oh, stocks. I've been had.
Sorry about that. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway now.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that. We've been going for a while. Let's do a giveaway. Let's give some people some stuff back. We've been blessed by people giving us super chats. Corey Davis went hard today on us. Hopefully, the investment he made is going to bring in him some money as well. I hope you make that 62K, bro, because obviously we'll be making money if it does that too. That'd be great. It could go up, it could go down, but we have a good feeling that it's actually going to rise a little bit more. There's a couple other companies to keep an eye on too that could be their competitor, and there's always the possibility
Canopy Growth and what's the other one? It starts with a T. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's two other big ones. There's Aurora Cannabis and there's Canopy Growth and there's another one. And there's always a good chance that investors jump ship and they don't even leave the sector, but they go to a different company.
And the thing that sets these three companies apart from the other cannabis companies out there is that they do business in the United States.
Yeah.
And it's the United States who just changed laws in 5 states.
Right.
So
now
any company that doesn't do business in the United States isn't going to benefit from that.
Well, they might, but not as much.
Not as much,
no.
yeah.
Like, just because when it becomes... What happens around the world does affect markets in other countries, but because it's just like, well, if you look at this case study, in this country, they've raised this, and they've raised extra 20% of now we're buying schools with this kind of money and everything.
The third one is Tilray.
Tilray.
So Cannabis Growth, Aurora, and Tilray.
Canopy Growth.
Canopy Growth.
Canopy Growth, Aurora, Cannabis, and Tilray.
Tilray went up 28% today.
So all three of them really went up today because of the legislation. Please, I want to get an MZ key. Oh, I mean, well, we don't have. I have some Steam games to give away. They're not as good as getting a copy of MZ. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to take what you can get.
But we should start whispering the possibility of a month of giveaways coming up.
But we're waiting for some new things to happen for that.
We've got some things in the works.
This is the warm up. This is the warm up. We're giving away some Steam keys that I got
Group
on.
went up 20% today as well.
Let's see. Let's see what we're going to give away. I'm going to find some things, and we're going to look at Mafia 3. Does anybody want Mafia 3? I'll never play this game.
Mafia 3?
Let's look at it.
What does it do?
Mafia 3. Is it the definitive here? Nah, it's not the definitive. Maybe it's the same key for definitive. I don't know. Mixed reviews. Nah, let's find something else. I don't think anybody wants this game.
C Strife 91 says, "Can I invest in Driftwood Gaming?" Yes.
We're not a publicly traded company,
but we have a Patreon.
But we have a Patreon. Yep. This is a very popular game. I know someone's gonna like this one, right? My Time at Portia. I was looking at even activating this one. I was like thinking, I might activate this one, you know? Someone's going to like this one for sure. Let's go ahead and pause.
If
No,
I
I can't play the music.
Play games, I might want that one.
I can't play the music. Do you want this one?
No. No, give it away.
Okay.
Give it away, give it away, give it away. Now, here's the thing. I could have it in my library, and I probably won't even play it just because I don't have the time.
I've had it for like a year on Humble Bundle. I never activated the key because I was like, well, when I want to play it, I'll activate it. Maybe I'll give it to... I was thinking about giving it to Caleb, but they didn't want it. So I was like, fine, okay.
Oh, I just want to say...
1 second.
While you're looking for things and thinking about things, guys, if you want to be in on this giveaway, join our Discord. The link is in the description below. We have a giveaway channel on our Discord. Go ahead and hop in there. And when it's time to start the giveaway, I'm going to write contest start, keyword is, and I'll put a keyword. Once I put the keyword, you can type it below and you're entered.
That's right. Links in the description below. Join the Discord, click on the giveaway channel, and then type in the word that T types. We got a $5 super chat from Vino saying, my main investment started in med companies developing COVID vaccines, since they'll probably make bank on it. Absolutely. Just like most companies do on new vaccines. It's very likely that some of these companies are just going to go skyrocket once they get the approval and it's been tested and stuff. What's up, little Neko? I see you there. El Pato Encabronado. Thank you. XBC. Stonks and free Steam keys? Yep, we're doing some free keys. Right now, we're going to do a giveaway for My Time at Porsche. I'm sure someone would like this. You don't have to enter, right? If you don't want it, you could, give other people extra chance. But feel free to go into the giveaway channel and type in a special word for... What word are we going to use? I would say the contest starts now. So the contest keyword is stonks.
Stonks.
So if you type stonks inside of the giveaway channel, you will be entered into the competition. So you could have your chance to win a copy of My Time at Porsche, or with Porsche. What is it? My Time at Porsche. So I can't play the music; it'll copyright claim me. But I can scroll up and down and play this video like this a little bit, and I'm sure this is going to be fine. So this is a farming game. Start a new life in the enchanting town of Porsche. Restore your pa's neglected workshop to its former glory. It's basically like, not Rune. What is it called? Harvest Moon. It's like the Harvest Moon series. It's kind of a 3D Stardew Valley. It's a 3D Stardew Valley kind of situation where you can fulfill commissions, grow crops, raise animals, befriend the inhabitants, and this charming post-apocalyptic land. It looks pretty cool. I was actually thinking about playing it myself, but I just haven't found time to actually I didn't even activate it. So you can see I do like games like this. Look, in Stardew Valley, I played 139 hours. Terraria, I played way too much Terraria in my day. So yeah, I like these sort of games. I think there's probably enough of you who would want this. It's $30, $30 game. We're going to give it away absolutely for free. All you have to do is join our Discord, click the link in the description below, go down to the giveaway channel and type in the word stonks right now. We're going to contest end in just a couple minutes. So if you want to be entered to win this game, just go in there and do the things. I'm going to read some chat while we wait. Me too, Miss Lily. She says I have so many unplayed games in my library and installed on my computer. I've stopped installing them. At this point, I've just kept them. I've even stopped redeeming the keys. I've just left the keys in my Humble account. And then when I feel like giving them to somebody, I activate them and install them at that point. Corey also said he's put a few in the COVID vaccines. That's a smart move.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was thinking long game, a good place to put it would be in the physical entertainment where you have to actually physically show up, like arcades, amusement parks, movies, things like that. And then hotel. Because
right now you're thinking they're so low that if you buy in, when they restore back to their price, if they manage to survive this storm, they're going to do very well.
Right, but that's a gamble because if they go out of business, you lose your money. But the ones that do survive are going to make good gains after this whole COVID thing's done. So
I think it's going to further change the way that we do things. Like, I don't think this thing is going to be over with and go back to normal. We're going to move forward and things will be different. And I think it's for the better in case we get a worse virus where people just, completely die with a much, much higher % chance. Mm-hmm. Like right now people are dying, but this is a low % of death for this one.
Yeah, it could
you know what
mutate.
I mean? If you get a super spreader did
mutate, and that's why 17 million mink have to die in Sweden.
Right. So I think it will change going forward, and a lot of companies are not coming back. and a lot of companies are going to go out in 2021. But the thing is, the ones that make it are going to soak up that market demand for the other ones. So some of them are definitely going to survive. In fact, some of them are going to do very well. And that's what T's betting on. Some of the long terms, we haven't invested in them yet, but like now would be the time when no one wants to invest in them because they're not worth very much at this point. But if they do survive, the ones that you can bet on that survive are going to come back, and you might tenfold your money over the year.
Right, because they're going to rake in the business of the businesses that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Business of businesses. Profit's probably the better word to use there.
Well, oil and gas, well, I mean, if you follow the what's being said, oil is going to take a dip because if Biden wins, I don't know who's going to win. It looks like Biden, and I'm not saying for sure, don't invest in oil, but I'm going to say for sure that it's going to take a little dip because he's already said that he's going to put more into renewable energy sources, which is not oil. So I wouldn't throw all your eggs in the oil basket right now,
Yeah, I'd say oil's long-term prospects are just going to be dipping. Maybe short-term would be good.
You might see, because the price could rise too, which could raise
the price
things.
is almost definitely going to rise.
Yeah, your price of
right
gas
after
will go
COVID,
up.
it's gonna spike. But I think overall, like long term, it's just going to go down.
Long term, you might see energy bill reduction in utilities.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Corey Davis with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Corey. Appreciate it. He says, I bought a few in the COVID maker stuff to see how that will turn out, and hopefully it'll do good. Yeah, when I woke up and she's like, my portfolio is up 30%. I'm like, what? She's like, yes, this cannabis stock went up 80% right now. I'm like, why didn't I invest yesterday? Because I was like, it went up 16%. I missed it. And then it went up 30%. I'm like, I definitely missed it now.
It's already
then
normalized
it goes up 80%.
since then.
But now it's kind of normalized.
Yeah.
We may have missed it, right? I bought it on a little dip, so I've only made a little bit on it. But T's made out like a bandit on it. It was great.
I think overall it'll continue.
Overall,
to
it should still rise a bit, though.
Yeah.
Up to 14 or 15 is what I predict. Hopefully, it goes to 15 point something like Corey's strike price, because then he'll come up 60 grand.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to make millions and millions of dollars off of these companies. Maybe one or two, or I doubt all three of them would fail, because if one fails, the other's going to soak up that market share.
Absolutely.
So if one of them fails, the other two is definitely going to do better. But there's three big ones right now on the market, and I predict all three of them are just going to go up and do well. Regardless of they have short-term losses, I think over the next year they're going to recover that. In quarter one, quarter two, you're going to see a dramatic difference. Regulatory changes definitely affects markets.
All right, do we do the 1 minute warning?
1 minute warning. If you want to enter your chance to win my time at Porsche, just type in stonks into the giveaway channel. If you don't know how to do that, we already went over it, but click on the link in the description below that goes to the Discord. Join our Discord, click on the giveaway tab and type in stonks, and you can win a free copy of my time at Porsche. We're gonna do a competition, so there's not a guarantee, but you can. Yeah, Town of Dank. You don't type it in the YouTube. Go into the Discord.
Go to the Discord and do it. The link is in the description below. Go to the giveaway channel.
It's right here.
And type stonk.
Like at the top, you'll probably be in default font. Just go down here to giveaway, and then boom, type in stonks right there. 30 more seconds, and we're gonna cut it off, and then we're gonna start doing the giveaway, and we're gonna give away my time at Porsche. That's a good one to give away today too.
Yeah. All right, let's give Town of Dank a minute, since
he probably has to.
There's a delay.
There's a little delay.
We'll make room for the stream delay.
Right.
We told you to go do it, so we're going to give you a second.
I'm going to go pee, and that'll give you time.
All right. We have a pee break.
Mr. Clicks get a member? Let's give member to Mr. Clicks. Boom. You're now a member of the channel. Kanger Sand, member. Okay, I gotta pee.
All right. So he says he's in. Should I end it? He's peeing. He can't hear me. So everybody, people get a bonus minute. A bonus 30 seconds, however long it takes for him to pee. Ooh, we got another entry. Got in right under the wire. Congratulations.
All right, contest ends in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Done.
Town of Dank. That's what started the discussion because I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks.
Yeah, see,
He asked if we brought up the rising cannabis stocks. It's like pretty much all we've been talking about the past 20 minutes, I think.
I was very clever and pressed the record sample button while she was talking.
I made like 40%
Oh
of my
no!
portfolio
What
today
did he
on
get?
stocks.
I'm afraid.
made, like,
I don't have my
40% of
headphones
my
on, so I
portfolio
can't
today
hear
on-
what he's doing.
At the end, we're gonna do something with that.
Oh no!
All right, contest in. Let's start typing in names. I got Vino's machine. Start a new contest. This is we're gonna do the lunar. No, we're doing flex guitar today. Yeah. My time at Porsche.
Tell me when you're ready to start.
We're giving a copy of this $30 game away. Okay. First person. Who's up first?
Solid 91.
Salad 91.
Solid.
Solid?
Not salad. Solid, like a rock.
Okay. Solid 91.
Skepsis D.
Skepsis D. All right.
Bribolox.
Spell?
Bribolox.
Okay.
Veroclaw. Veroclaw.
All right.
If you win again.
If he wins again, I swear.
Nico Wolf.
Nico what?
Wolf.
Wolf. Okay. Nico Wolf.
Traco.
Traco.
Yeah.
Okay.
S. Foggy Hills.
Okay. As Foggy Hills.
Emperor P.
Emperor P.
Ito. Eetio. God of Knockers.
God of Knockers. Hey, how's it going, man? I saw you typing earlier, but I haven't seen you in a while.
Koji. Koji.
Okay. Next person?
I'm scrolling down. Mr. Clicks. Welcome to the server.
Mr. Clicks.
Kangersan. Welcome to the server. I just skipped 2 people.
So wait, who's next?
Daryl 2150. I went from one white name to the next because they haven't been
You,
members.
sir. Oh, racist. No. Add them to member. If you see the
I
names
did,
in white,
I did, yeah.
add them
I
member
just
so
wanted
they'll-
to say welcome to the server.
Yeah.
Okay, the real Tron.
The real Tron.
I'm eager to welcome you. Okay, Kangersan, welcome to the server. For real this time.
Kanger Sand. Okay.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yes, and that's it. Well, also, Traco, welcome to the server.
Did we get Traco?
Yeah, we got Traco. So
Okay.
let's double check.
I'm going to read them off the top. Tell me if I missed someone. Solid 91.
Got it.
Skepsis D.
Yeah.
Bribolox. Veroclaw.
Yep.
Nico Wolf.
Good.
Traco. S. Foggy Hills.
Yeah.
Emperor P.
Yeah.
Ido.
Got it.
God of Knockers. Koji.
Yes.
Mr. Clicks.
Yes.
Daryl 2150.
Got him.
The real Tron.
Uh-huh.
Kanger Sand.
Yep.
Roosevelt.
All done.
All done. Okay. Let's see who wins. Let's finalize this contest. Take it over to T, and we're going to do a sudden death. So what's going to happen is it's going to pick 4 of these names, and then they're all going to fight to the death, and the last one standing is going to win my time at Porsche. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Death fight. Let's see who's up. 25% chance for each person who gets it. Boom! Emperor P, Bribolox, Veroclaw, and the real
my
Tron.
gosh,
How
Veroclaw.
many times is Veroclaw going to be picked? This is not even. Oh, he died first.
He
Okay.
died right away.
Don't worry, it's fine. Bribolox just got shot. It's Emperor P or the real Tron. The real Tron he's in love with Emperor P, but then he shot him in the face.
Shot him in the face.
The real Tron.
Congratulations, real Tron. You won a copy of My Time at Porsche.
Congratulations. All right, so I'm gonna get the key from Humble Bundle. Reveal it. Give me my key now. And then I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go to here, but I'm gonna move it out of your vision. And I'll give this to T, and then T is gonna give it to who won? The real Tron won. Boom, boom, boom. My time at Porsche goes to the real Tron. Bam. And now we have that for posterity. And go ahead and activate it, and should be all good. Let me know if there's any problems. Heck yeah, man. Let's do another one. That was fun. I want to do it again.
Do it again.
Let's do another one.
Oh my God.
I don't have another copy of My Time at Porsche. I don't know if I have another game as good as that, but I'm going to scroll through. I know I got some more stuff to give away. Let me scroll down.
See what you got. See what you got.
What is Necropolis? I got to look at it because I need to know if it's worth even doing the whole thing. Necropolis. Brutal Edition. It's another $30 game. Hold up. It kind of looks cool. It's got mixed reviews, though. I don't know. Does anybody want Necropolis, or should we say next?
Yeah, let us know. Next or
say
grab
next
it.
in the chat. The giveaway or the YouTube live doesn't matter. Say next or say Necropolis, or let me know you want it, or say next, and I'll look for a different one. Congratulations, Realtron. You did it. You did it.
Yeah. Congrats.
And Drifty Vibes killed me. Oh no.
I made like 40% of my portfolio today on.
CT can't hear every time I
don't know
play
what
that.
he's doing. I have no idea what I said. I'm sure it has something to do with weed.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Mixed reviews probably means next. Okay, let's go to Humble Bundle. Let's scroll down. It's kind of, what is this one? Is this game any good? Outlast 2. Outlast 2. Is this game any good? Very positive reviews. What kind of game is this? I mean, I'm sure I've looked it up at one point when I got the key. I mean, maybe. Sometimes I don't. It still hasn't showed me anything. It's by Red Barrels. Okay. Very positive. It is Suluvian Noth and his followers. What even type of game is it?
Evil Sunshine is sending mixed messages.
Survival horror, psychological. I will never, ever play this game.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw someone play this. I think it was like Jesse Cox or something. I saw somebody play this game. I will never play it. Does anybody want this game?
There's some positive feedback here. I say give it away.
People like it. They say it's very positive, but I'm not into this style of game. So let me see what people are saying. We got some next, right? We got I Want It, horror game. Drifty, I dare you to play it. Outlast 1 was fine. It was fantastic.
Next was about the last
Do
game.
it? Oh, okay. All right, we're doing it. Outlast 2 is going to be given out. Another $30 game. So apparently people liked 1 and they liked 2 as well. So, hey, let's do another giveaway. Do we do the names again?
Do we do the names again? Yeah.
We got to do the names again, right? Because, all right, I'm going to close this because I don't have to press backspace if I just put a new one up.
Here.
I'm going to, we're going to do another giveaway. Stream starting soon. We're starting our stream soon. This is so that you guys don't have to see my amazing desktop because I don't want to blind you guys. I'm going to restart this, the contest machine because when I restart it, it clears the cache basically. And then I don't have to press backspace when I'm typing in names. So it just makes sense for me to restart it. I'm waiting for Vino to make to finish making his MZ contest machine. I think it's the Stream Arena or something like that. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fire. It's going to be hot magma.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come out, but it's not quite ready yet. So we're still using the MV one, which I still think is really good and is awesome.
It's amazing.
And it does what we need to do.
Start the contest.
Let's start the contest. What's the word? Scurry is a fantastic word for this. Let's do lunar chill for this because we all know horror games are very chill. Mm-hmm. Yes. Begin this. The prize is going to be Outlast 2 on Steam. $30 game on Steam. It got really good reviews, so, I mean, people like it. Okay, so we're waiting for the names. In order to win, all you have to do is click the link in the description below, join our Discord, and then navigate your way down. Let me bring it up so I can illustrate. Boom. Navigate your way down to the giveaway channel and type in the word Scurry, and you'll be entered to win a copy of Outlast 2.
Currently, you have a 25% chance of winning.
Yeah, there's only 4 people who have entered so far.
Yeah.
It's a horror game. It's a 3D horror game. Looks like your computer can't be a potato if you want to run it. I don't know. It looks like it's new, pretty good graphics. Let's see. What was the thing I was going to say? Congratulations to the Realtron on the last victory. I like how you shot him in the face.
Wow. That's moving. I'm touched.
There we go. Oh, I could have added him.
So again, if you want to win Outland 2, is that what it's called? Outlands?
Outlast.
Outlast 2.
Yeah.
If you want to win Outlast 2, join our Discord, scroll down to the giveaway channel, and write Scurvy. Scurry.
Scurvy?
I should have made it
It should have been scurvy.
That's
Yarr!
better, yeah.
We're
But
missing our vitamin C.
write Scurry in the chat, and you will be entered to win the game.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Words are hard, man. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Barrel Claw, we can code a bot or something that'll take a plugin actually that'll take information from the Discord. But the problem is having the time to do it.
When we go at things like that, we go hard and it
Yeah.
consumes the day, but our day is already consumed by other things.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But the thing is, it's looking like everything's going well. There were some bumps in the road, but things are going well.
Mm-hmm.
And it might just play out the way that we're hoping we're going to get out from under this foot. You know what I'm saying? And
no, they don't know what we're saying.
They don't know what we're saying. But you know what?
I'm being very cryptic.
Very cryptic because we have to be. But it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be good.
So who's gonna win a game? Who's gonna be the winner? Veroclaw's in the running this time too. Again.
You're welcome, Ivel.
So
Thanks for
see how that
watching.
goes.
Appreciate it. Yep, so you know what I'll do while we're waiting? I'm going to read the names off the chat because we're going to end the stream after this. I'm surprised Lily's still sleeping. She has a little cold, so I'm glad that she's asleep. She's getting extra rest.
Yeah.
We're going to end the stream after this giveaway. We're going to give away this game Outlast 2 on Steam. But I'm going to read the names off the chat right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Stay tuned and join us on the Discord right here. Go to the giveaway. Type in the word Scurry for your chance to win Outlast 2. It looks like you have a much better chance to win this than the last one. So yeah, you might want to jump in and get it. The Realtron, thank you so much. I don't know how you deal with all of those notifications, Drifty. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You skim through them. You can't respond to all of them because I used to, and it's too much at some point, especially on YouTube. Thank you, Skepsis Steve, for being here. The Realtron, don't go anywhere yet. We're going to do this giveaway. I'm just going to read your guys' names off. Ivel, Sunshine, thank you for tuning in. If I miss your name, love you very much. The Little Nico Gamer, Realtron, Selamon, Re-Rock, Miss Lily 200, Vino, my man. The Realtron, Static Buzz. From the Humble Bundle monthly game thing? Yeah, but like this is games that I've accumulated over the last year plus on Humble Bundle, Static. God of Knockers, appreciate you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. Outlast 2 is fun, he says. I have this game, so I'm outie. Okay, if you already have it, yeah, you don't need to enter. Let somebody else get it. Anthony Browning, thank you for being here. Ido, Nowis, thank you so much. Human was here. Corey Davis dropped crazy money on us today. Corey, we love you, man. Mm-hmm. Like, thank you so much. And not just for the money, for the ideas and the inspiration and the convincing you did, because like the future looks brighter, and that's a big part to you. So we really appreciate that. God of Knockers, Static Buzz, thank you for being here. Town of Dank. That's a sick name right there. You guys are talking about stocks?
Hey, for a future giveaway, does anybody want... Oh, no, I think I already did that one. Never mind.
If you see the key,
Yeah.
you probably already give it away. So let's not do that because I don't want to buy it
any
to do it. We have a bunch that we can give out.
Yeah.
Hey, we got another person in here, Death Dealer. If you want to enter the competition, don't go away yet. Join us. Click the link in the description below. Join our Discord. Click on the giveaway channel. Type in Scurry. We're about to give away Outlast 2, the second game, $30 game we're giving away today. Really cool. Really cool looking game. If you love horror games, if you're all about that horror stuff, I've never been about horror games. I'm too fraidy cat for them. They make me shaky. It's not fun times. Sinbon Kagatora, thank you for being here. C Strive, thank you. You guys are awesome. XBC Traco, thank you so much. Stonks and
What about
free Steam
Soma?
keys? Yeah. Soma?
Would people want Soma?
We can do some giveaways. We got a lot more days to live stream.
Yeah, I'm
hopefully.
thinking like putting a lineup for Monday.
Yeah, go ahead and make a lineup so we know and we can screen them. I kind of like the spontaneousness of it. Of like, I don't even know what I have, and I've got to go through.
So I have Soma. Would anybody want Soma?
let's not muddy the waters
Okay,
of right here.
all
We
right.
can talk about that at a later time, like I said.
All right. I found out when I was going through all my Humble keys that apparently I was like on the Humble thing where you choose games once.
You're on the Humble Bundle?
Yeah, well, at least 1 month, and I
Oh,
still
for
have
1
one
month.
choice left.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
cool.
It's
Now,
like a
if you
surprise
wanna-
game.
They've like grandfathered things in. Like now they charge me $13, but if you want to get the thing that I have, it's like $20 a month now.
Yeah.
But I'm
yeah,
still
they
paying
charge a lot
13.
more now.
If I were to cancel that sub and I wanted to get it back, I'd have to pay $20.
So they put a ball and chain on Drifty.
They did,
Yeah.
and they actually kept me around a lot longer.
I know. He's wanted to like end it several times. He was ready to break up with Humble.
But
so
I'm
many
glad I
times.
didn't, because now I have all these games and I can give them away on stream, and it's awesome.
You
because it's
probably
like you're
have
giving
some.
back.
You probably have more that you could choose from lists.
Oh, I
too.
do.
Yeah.
I have some more. So if I get, scraping the bottom of the barrel, I can just start hitting those choices ones. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, man. We'll do some more giveaways for sure.
Oh, yeah,
In
Vino's-
December, we plan to do the month of giving, and we're going to be
Yes.
we're going to be doing giveaways quite often, not every day, because
Maybe
we have
every
first
day.
impressions to do and stuff. No, because we may not have time. If we're going to do a first impression, we
Right,
like to give
right.
them their money's worth, and it
As many
takes
days
extra
as we're
time.
able to.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to
Oh, wait.
end.
So Vino says also, if anyone wants to contribute a donation to a giant upcoming giveaway event, let me know on Discord. I agree with this.
Okay.
We are going to have a big giveaway event, and I know when we've done it in the past, people want to donate and
Yeah.
contribute. So if you want to, help us get ahead of the curve so that we can have everything set up and maybe even a giveaway calendar set up.
We could do something like that, sure. It's just a matter of organizing it
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
more. I mean,
yeah.
we do it spontaneous, and I like that. It's very live stream, but
Mm-hmm.
organizing it and having some sort of structure that we can deviate if we need to from is fine. Is really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Also, it'll help us say, oh, this came from this person, and we have it all written down,
right.
and it helps us
People
say
will
we're
get credited
fantastic.
for their contributions.
Okay,
of
let's do the
course.
giveaway. I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds. If you want to win Outlast 2 on Steam, all you have to do is join the Discord, click on the giveaway channel, and type in the word scary, and then you will be entered into your chance to win Outlast 2. Let's give away this game.
Oh, okay, hold on. We got 1 minute.
Vino
1
dropping
minute
a
bell.
$2 super chat saying, and I mean giant event, massive, extensive.
Very good prizes.
Very good
I've heard of
prizes.
some of the prizes that are being contributed already, and you guys are going to want to be there.
Yeah, especially if you're into the whole RPG Maker scene
Yeah.
that most of the audience here is, because it's going to revolve around that quite a bit.
Right. It won't be the same as these Steam giveaways. It's
But
gonna
it,
be
but it
more,
will be a lot of this.
Right.
It'll be a lot of Steam giveaways,
but more RPG Maker.
but more
centric.
RPG Maker centric, absolutely.
Yes.
So yeah, stay tuned. Did you catch the end? Well, it's not quite over yet. I'm reading names, but if you join the Discord and go to the giveaway and type in the word scurry, you have a chance to enter. You can enter for your chance to win Outlast 2. We're giving away this game right here on Steam, Outlast 2 right now. We just gave away My Time at Porsche. Congratulations to Realtron for winning. Outlast 2 right here. Boom. We're gonna give that away. In fact, let's. Where am I at? I'm doing shoutouts. James Wilson, I see you there, because I know afterwards we're just going to end it. So I'm going to do the shoutouts now. Arkea was here. Thank you, Arkea. Love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kyoya Otori, thank you so much for being here. If I miss your name, still love your faces. Thank you for tuning in. William McBlack was here. Was/is. I've said most of these names, I'm pretty sure. Nat was here.
All right.
Anthony Browning.
30 seconds to
Caligath.
contest end.
30 seconds more. Caligath, thank you so much for tuning in. Smeargly Tail, thank you so much for tuning in. See you there. Shadow Knight was here. Sea Strife. And that's where it cuts it off. So I read everything up to that point. Scrolling down. Yeah. All right. You guys are awesome. Let's do a giveaway. Okay.
All right.
Contest end. Boom, boom. All these new members, thank you for being a member. You might want to stick around and not just ditch out, because you can if you want to, obviously. But if you stick around, there's probably many more giveaways coming. And by probably, I'm giving you a 99.999% chance that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you might, and they're all going to happen in this channel. So you're going to want to be here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all of you members. Let's do some names. Who's the first name? Hold them prisoner.
Are you ready for this? You ready for the first name?
Yes, who's the first name?
Barrel Claw.
Oh my god. Claw.
Yeah.
I know we keep saying that he's like losing constantly now, but he won 3 times this week. We've done a lot of giveaways.
I kind of want him to win again.
We've done a lot of giveaways. Statistically, that's...
I love it when things are statistically lopsided. Extremes are fun. Solid 91.
Solid. Oops. Solid 91.
7th seed.
Is that like the number 7?
Yes.
7th seed?
Yes.
Okay.
Ito. E-E-T-I-O.
IDEO. Okay.
Skepsis D.
Skepsis D.
Evil. E-I-V-I-E-L. Welcome to the Discord, man.
Evil.
Evil. Oh, we already left. Why'd you leave? I'm not gonna be able to. If you win, I can't message you. You gotta come back, dude. Come back
bro.
to the Discord.
Bro, click his name. Click his name.
Look.
No. Left click his name, not right click.
Oh.
He's still here.
No.
Yes,
I can't.
he is.
I can't give him member. And then. Oh, there we go. He's back. He's back.
He didn't leave. You just
Either
gotta
that or
left.
Discord
Come on,
bugged
brain.
out on me.
Come on, brain.
This was not there a second ago.
You got a brain. Do the big brain. Okay, I'm on next one. Hold on. Chill out.
Mr. Clicks.
Mr. Clicks is next.
Yeah.
All right.
Death Dealer 247. Welcome to the Discord.
Death Dealer's next. 247.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Baz. ACYM.
ACYM.
Guardian Thena. Also. Welcome to the Discord.
Guardian theme what?
Thena. Guardian Thena.
Thena? Okay.
And Mark's Master. Welcome to the Discord. Oh, wait a minute. No. He didn't do an entry. He just talked, but thank you for talking.
Oh, he doesn't enter?
No, he didn't enter. Tim Rotz.
Oh, okay, just to join. Thank you, Marks.
Tim Rotz. Welcome to the Discord.
Tim Rotz.
Yes.
That's a very horror name.
And that's it.
Hey, that's pretty good odds. 1, 2. I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna read them off. Make sure I didn't forget anyone. We got Veroclaw, Solid 91.
Wait. I have to my brain. Okay, go ahead.
We got Veroclaw, Solid 91.
Yeah.
7th seed.
Yep.
Ito.
Yeah.
Skepsis D.
That's right.
Ivel.
Sure.
Mr. Clicks.
Yup.
Death Dealer 247. The Ultimate Baz.
Yes.
Acium.
Yup.
Guardian Thena.
Absolutely.
And the horrific Tim Rotz.
That is it.
That's a really good name.
It is.
Okay, all done. You've got, 9% chance to win, 8 point something chance to win. Divide 100 by 12. That's your chance to win, okay? Final contest. Let's see who wins Outlast 2. This is another good game for people who like horror. Boss battle or sudden death? We did sudden death. Let's do boss battle this time.
Sure.
So what's going to happen is it's going to pick 4 of these 12, and then those 4 are going to team up, and then they're going to fight a boss battle. And the winner is going to get the game. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see who's up. We've got ACM 7th seed Baz and Guardian Thena. Good luck, all of you guys. Team up and don't backstab each other. I see what you're planning there. Guardian Thena.
Oh, no.
7th seed goes up and attacks, but he gets burned.
Oh.
He was brave, but he died.
To save everyone.
Oh my God, another one
And he
down.
died.
We got Baz and Guardian Thena. Baz is jumping. Guardian Thena gets swallowed, and the winner is Baz.
Baz.
Ultimate final attack with fire, ice,
Congratulations.
lightning, and then they use heart at the end and summon Captain Planet. Awesome job, Baz. Awesome job. Baz is the winner. Also, go sub to Baz on YouTube. He makes
Yes.
great tutorials for Pixel Game Maker. If you watch or if you like Pixel Game Maker, especially if you use Pixel Game Maker, you should definitely sub to Baz. He makes really good tutorials on them. He's actually the best person for Pixel Game Maker that I can find. So yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Baz. Baz is the winner. I'm going to get you the key. You get Outlast 2. Reveal this key, Steam. Give it to me. Give me the key. Okay, give it to me. And now I'll go here, and yeah, you think he's sneaky, trying to snipe. Okay. We give this to T, and we'll say, boom. This is Outlast 2 goes to Baz. Bam. All right. Do. And make sure that works, Baz. It should work. I know Humble
All right.
Bundle has some that are like, this is expiring after 90 days. And I lost some keys because I didn't give them out soon enough or use them. But this one didn't say that. This one just said, looks like a normal one. So make sure it works. If not, we'll find you an equal value game and give it to
as
you.
opposed to an abnormal key.
Some of them are abnormal keys, I'm telling you. They're like, this game is only redeemable for the next 30 days. And I'm like, well, what the?
That's very abnormal.
Yeah, it's abnormal.
Yeah.
Limited time offer of the game you just bought. I'm like, what? Anyway, this one wasn't. This says it's all good.
It's all good.
All right, guys. I love you guys so much. We've had a fantastic stream. Big shout outs to the super chatters. Corey Davis went hard. He went crazy on the stream today, dropping mad money, like the $150.99 super donation. He's like, oh, how much did this give you? Which gave us about $100. Appreciate that. Damn, that's awesome. In total, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's 241 total super chats. You guys are insane. We had Vino super chatting.
Yeah,
and we
you
had
guys
Corey
rock.
super chatting. It was basically just Corey and Vino. It was just Corey and Vino. That's the typical
guys
day.
rock.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, and it's fine if you didn't super chat us. We thank you so much for just joining us and becoming the audience and talking, and even if you're just lurking, that adds to the number of concurrent viewers, and it helps me feel good about myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We all
It
need
worked.
we all need
Great.
a self-esteem boost.
We
every
need a
once in
self-esteem
while.
boost. Sometimes I just gotta go play piano for a while, and then I feel better about myself. You know.
Ooh, yeah, and we put it in a big empty room because two of the kids moved out.
Yeah.
They're, like old and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the acoustics are amazing in
Yeah.
there.
Sounds great.
It's so cool.
We were singing some, terribly singing some songs last night in there. It was fun. It was real fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Anyway, congratulations. That's it. We're going to do a little bit of an audio thing. I'm going to play on this X3 Mini with combining the TC
Oh, gosh,
Helicon
what did I
thing.
say? I
You're going to have to
don't
put
know what I said.
headphones on. You want to put headphones on?
Yeah.
I mean, we put it all the way off to
have
the
to
end.
know how I'm
Congratulations to
represented.
Baz for winning. Congratulations to the Realtron for winning. We gave away My Time at Porsche. We gave it Outlast 2. Stay tuned. Monday, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing more giveaways, especially coming up into December, where the giveaways are going to be a lot bigger and a lot harder. And that's what she said.
Wow.
So we're going to close this out. Boom. And let's... can you hear? Can you hear now? You hear that?
I can hear.
Okay, I don't know how good of an example it was because I just clipped it while you were talking without you even knowing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play like some chords or something. Ready?
I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks. I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks.
Gosh.
I made like 40% of my. I made like 40%.
Making money on them
I made
drugs,
like
yo.
40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks. I made like 40%.
The funny thing is, it sounds straight as an arrow.
I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed.
You don't have
I
to
made, like,
smoke weed to
40% of my-
invest in
I
it.
made,
That's
like,
right, that's
40% of my-
right.
I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks. I made like 40%.
The stutter
I made,
is
like,
for real,
40%
though.
of my I made like 40% of my portfolio today. I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks. I made like 40% of my portfolio today on I made like 40% of my portfolio. I made like 40% of my portfolio today on I made like 40% of my portfolio today on weed stocks.
I feel deeply
on weed
disturbed.
stocks. on.
I'm deeply disturbed by this. I feel uneasy, like jump off a bridge.
No,
uneasy.
no. Don't say that. Don't know that.
I'm joking.
We've
I'm
had a
joking.
fantastic day. We've had a fantastic week. We love you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Have a fantastic day.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Join us on the Discord. We're going to be there just hanging out and doing fun stuff. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.